I drove 400 miles to buy a truckload of untested consoles from Goodwill, and in this video, we're going to test and explore about 10 of the consoles and see if we can turn a profit. Guys, welcome to the
Hampton Haul.
I'm still trying to save up for this limited edition 360, so my profit goal today is 200 bucks, and we're going to start with this fat PS3 right here, which is extremely scratched up. We do still have the warranty seal intact though, which is always a good sign. And then flipping to the back, we have a model CECH-L01, which is not backwards compatible, and we have, ew. Dude, that is disgusting. It almost looks like snake skin attached to the, oh man, that's gross. Okay, well, let's plug it in and see if it works. Oh no, man. Let me just show this to you guys. Back on. Come on, show the audience. There you go. All right, so we got the yellow light of death, which is unfortunate. And you know, the real way to fix this is to solder some wires to the board, get your error code, and figure out what the exact issue is. We're gonna put this to the side, move on to the next console, and maybe come back to it later. So next up, we'll hit it with the old trusty 360 Slim, because these things just seem to never die. But we got a matte version, which of course always looks pretty good. And let's check out the hard drive bay here, see if you have a hard drive. Nope. But hopefully we have 4 gigs built in. Now flipping to the back, we do still have the warranty seal intact, and we have a manufacturer date of 2011. But let's plug it in and see if it works. Oh, let's go, dude. I do this way too often where I'm trying to hold the console in place while I plug an HDMI cable or a power cable in, and I accidentally press the sensitive button. And look what we got, guys. We got a free game, Red Dead Redemption, and it's a bit scratched up, but not too bad. But man, it's a quality game. Let's go ahead and plug a controller in and see if this bad boy works. So I put the disc back in, and of course it boots up automatically, and the game is working. Now I gotta get my glasses back on for this bad boy. But let's go back to the main profile, or the main screen here. Check out the profiles and see if we can find some interesting stuff. All right, so we got bin, nice, all caps. Dip is life, dude, you can't make these profiles up, man. J-Dog, Player One, Chris Janes, all pretty, oh, we got 20,000 gamer score. Hey, man, that's pretty good. But dude, Dip is life, that's hilarious. We gotta pull this up and check it out. I'm 22 years old and currently serving in the U.S. Army. But of course, the last game played, Red Dead Redemption. No surprise there, considering the game is in the console. But let's go ahead and check out the next profile here, which is Chris Janes. Of course, he's got an Xbox Live profile, so he might have some like a cool bio or whatever. Let's go ahead and check that out. And yeah, no surprise there. His message is never back down. That just seems appropriate for Chris right here. I'm a wrestler, friend, gamer, and a fighter. That's actually a pretty wholesome bio right there. Most of them are pretty dirty or just like, you know what I mean. But I actually played Spider-Man 3 last in 2018. That's so random, but that's pretty recent for a 360. And now this guy's got a pretty long play history. Let's try to find the first time this guy played. 2011. Okay, so 2011 to 2018. These 360s, man, these Slims are just super reliable, fingers crossed. But let's move on to the next console now. And remember, guys, this console will be for sale down below on my website. You can see it's number 98. So if you want to find that specific console, check it out, number 98. And let's move on to the next one. So next up, we'll test out this black Wii, which is actually GameCube compatible, which is, you don't see those very often, but indeed it is. And we got tons of scratches all over this thing. And flipping to the back, we have our number there. Actually, let me check. Is there an SD card? Nope. No SD card, but let's plug it in and see if it works. All right, let's turn this bad boy on. 3, 2, 1. And, oh, baby, we got a free game in here. All right, guys, guess down below, what free game do you think is inside? I'm going Mario Kart. Really? Skylanders, come on, man. All right, well, it's a free game, can't complain. But I was hoping for some Mario Kart there. But let's see if this console works. All right, so booting up, we got a pretty standard Wii. I don't see any special channels here. We got, of course, the Netflix channel and Check Me Out channel, my favorite of all time. But let's go ahead and check out this game, just make sure it boots up, and then we'll go back and check out some other stuff. So I got Skylanders booted up, and of course, I can't even do anything because I don't have the little base or whatever you call it. I don't know anything about Skylanders except that you need that base to even play, so this disc is basically useless. Let's go back to the main menu and see when this thing was last played. Oh, hold up. September 2020. Dude, I feel like I'm finding a lot of Wiis that are actually played fairly recently. 2020 for a Wii is really recent. We played just a bunch of random games for like 5 minutes each. That's funny. And got a ton of messages. Discontinuation of Wi-Fi, YouTube on a Wii. This is, it almost feels like this person booted up their Wii on this date for the first time in years and got all these messages because they were so backed up. But let's go ahead and check out, last but not least, the Me channel. Okay, not terrible, but only 5 Me's. We got Schwaleb, Lyle, Genie, and Defy, Demon D. This console's working. It'll be listed down below for sale. And let's move on to the next one. We already got the cords out, so we're gonna do another Wii next up. We got a white Wii this time with one flap on top, which is just awesome. This console actually doesn't look too bad for Wii's, and no SD card, but it, ooh, no, never mind, it does look pretty bad. It's got some like sticky stuff on the front, gross. Well, let's plug it in and see if it works. Now, judging by the outside, I'm gonna assume this console probably has a disk drive issue and probably does have a free game inside, and sure enough it does. I just heard the little buzz there. Mario Kart, maybe, and oh, no Mario Kart, but it is Wii Sports. Let's go, baby. Another $20 game. I love how many Wii consoles just have old copies of Wii Sports inside. This is pretty scratched up, but let's check and see if it works. All right, guys, are booted up. Wii Sports is loading up. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the disk drive is pretty dang slow here. Like, that's a little slow, but then watch when I put it in. It's just like, yeah, that's not just a little slow, that's like way too slow. Now, if it's coming in slow, I imagine the rollers are just dirty. So we'll open this console up and see if we can clean those off and get it working better. But for now, let's go ahead and explore this console a bit. First of all, I'm just gonna check out the last time this thing was played. Oh, there we go. All right, November 2013, an hour played of Arcade Zone. What is Arcade Zone? This looks like another case of somebody booting up their Wii for the first time and connecting to the internet for the first time in forever and getting a bunch of messages. But if you go back a couple of days, it played some Wii Sports here, which makes sense considering we have Wii Sports in the console here. Yeah, a bunch of Wii Sports. That's classic. But still, 2013 was 10 years ago, so in reality, not that recent. Let's go ahead and check out the save data. Oh, wow. Not much. Arcade Zone. I still don't know what Arcade Zone is, but we got Wii Sports Resort, Deca Sports, Wii Sports, and NBA Live 09, so not much going on there. All right, so console nickname is B&G Will. That almost makes me think of Goodwill because of the G and the Will, but I don't know. Let me leave a guess down below what you think that means. Let's go ahead and last but not least, check out the Mii channel. Oh, we got some Mii's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyways, console works. Let's go ahead and eject the disc, put that to the side. We'll move on to the next one. And actually, before that, let's open this thing up and see if we can get the disc drive working a little bit smoother. So I have this Wii apart, and I'm gonna clean it out a little bit so we can try to get the disc drive a little bit smoother. And the first thing I want to comment on is, where did this rubber band come from? Like, after we disassembled it, we didn't even notice this rubber band until a minute ago. And I don't know if it started over here or if it was like in the disc drive or something, but we found it right here. And yeah, that's pretty sketch. Maybe that was causing our issue with the disc drive being kind of wonky. Let's go ahead and put a game in and just see what it looks like with the console all the way apart. Yeah, so still like a little bit jumpy, but that actually looks a little better. Let's go ahead and eject now, if I can press that. Let's see if this is slow. Okay, it's perfectly fine now. Honestly, maybe it's like the disk drive piece that's on the outer case that was causing it to open slowly. So the Wii's back together. Let's go ahead and see what this disk drive does now. It is still a little bit slow going in. We'll see what it does when it comes out. So yeah, it's ejecting fine, but pulling it in, it's just kind of slow. Like, it works fine, but it's slow. So I'm gonna take this thing apart one more time and just see if we can clean the rollers or something and get it working a little better. All right, guys, so we're looking down on the Wii right now. This is the back of the Wii. And inside here is a disk drive that's kind of disassembled now. And you can kind of see right up there at the top there, those are the rollers. And you can see they're pretty dusty, pretty dirty. So what I'm gonna do is actually just take a Q-tip with some isopropyl alcohol and kind of clean along it. And then simultaneously roll the rollers so that I can clean all sides. And we're gonna see if that fixes the issue. And yeah, by the way, these are what the Q-tips looked like, very dirty on both sides. So you know I got some grime off of there. All right, guys, moment of truth. See if this fixed it. Boom, let's go, baby. Yeah, perfect. All right, so all we have to do is clean the rollers and we're good to go now. So guys, this console will be listed for sale down below. Check it out, and let's go ahead and move on to the next console. All right, guys, so next up we actually have an Xbox One, one of the few in this lot. And I'm pretty excited to test this out because I haven't tested out an untested Xbox One ever, I don't think. But it's very beat up, very scratched up. Flip into the back, let's see if their warranty seal is still intact, and it is. Is it? Actually, it looks like it's been peeled up and then put back, maybe. But other than that, it actually doesn't look too bad. Let's plug it in and see if it works. I had to go digging around, but I found a Xbox One power supply. Let's go ahead and try to boot this thing up though and see if it even loads up. So 3, 2, 1. Power's not plugged in. Let's try this again. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Any games? Oh, no free games, man. Nobody released free games in newer consoles, man. Come on. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so I went to go find a controller and we booted up here. And we got games. All right, let's just check out these games and apps here, see what we got on here. So we got 5 games: Black Ops 4, FIFA 19, Forza Horizon 4, Kingdom Come Deliverance, never heard of that, Witcher 3. But let's try to boot up one of these games and see if it'll work. Oh, I need to be online, okay. You know what, first, hold on, let's take a step back here. Let's go check out what firmware update we're on so we can see how old this thing is, and then we'll try to update. The OS version is 10.0.19041. Let me just see if I can find when this thing is from. Okay, so it's actually from 2020, which I guess makes sense now that you look at it and it says 2020 Microsoft on the side. So that's actually fairly recent in terms of the Xbox One life cycle. But let's go ahead and see if we can connect to the internet and actually play these games that are on here. This person's Wi-Fi name was FBI Tactical Assault Bravo Tango. It's actually pretty funny because my Wi-Fi name is FBI Surveillance Fan, so it's pretty close. All right, so no surprise there. We got an update. I'll just go take a nap for a few hours and we'll come back when it's done. All right, guys, so hours later, we're finally finished with the update. Let's go ahead and try to sign in now and see if we can actually play any of these games. Oh, wait, hold on. We got more than one profile. I didn't not even notice this. We got, wow, Raggedy U6, Showcase. That's actually a pretty funny name, Showcase. Little Worm 8. These are not even, what? Holy crap. These are not even names. They're just random emails linked here. Let's start with the first profile and see if we can play these games. Oh, okay. This person's got a pin. I guess I'll try to guess it. I guess I did actually guess the pin correctly, but now it wants my password as well, which obviously I don't have because this is not my account. All right, well, I guess we won't be able to play these games, unfortunately. Let me just try it anyway. And yeah, nope. I can't really see much on this console since I can't sign in. But let's go ahead and try to put a game in and just make sure it actually works. Well, the Xbox seems like it's doing nothing when I put a game in. It goes in perfectly fine, and I hear it lock into place, and it sounds like it tries to spin, but then does nothing. But the Xbox is also kind of freezing and trying to install a bunch of stuff, so I don't know if that's an Xbox issue or if the disk drive is just straight up not working. Let's try one more time. Well, Assassin's Creed is not working, so I'm going to put that to the side and try out a couple other Xbox One games, see if those work, and if they don't, I'll probably just factory reset this console and see if that fixes the issue. Okay, so that game also went in without an issue and actually started spinning up and then just stopped. Well, last but not least, we'll try Anthem here and see if that works. Well, now this game's working. What? I don't know, man. Let's just go ahead and factory reset this console and see what happens. Okay, this is funny. So I decided not to factory reset, and I decided to actually put Assassin's Creed back in, and now it's working fine. I guess the disk drive just needed to warm up. That was strange. Let's try an Xbox 360 game as well. Yeah, so I put MW2 in, and it's giving me the install file now without an issue. So I don't know what was going on. I'll do some more testing before I list it down below on my website, but we'll call this console good for now, and let's move on to the next console. All right, so next up we're going back to the PS3. Got a PS3 Slim here, and this one, I mean, honestly, it looks pretty good. Flipping to the bottom, we have, of course, only 3 of the 4 rubber feet. As per usual, the warranty sticker is still intact, so let's plug it in and see if it works. And actually, you know what I just noticed is that this side of the PS3 is actually misaligned, the top and bottom piece, which is strange because the console is still fully intact. I don't know, I've seen that on a few PS3s before, but let's turn it on and no free game inside, but it is booting up. Yes! No yellow light of death. Let's go, baby. All right, system, of course, as per usual, system was not turned off properly last time it was used. There we go, baby. All right, we're booted up. Let's go ahead and check out these profiles first, see how many we got on here. We got Ross313! Okay. And first of all, we gotta, of course, check how much storage space we have here. All right, so I got a 120 gig hard drive. We're on version 4.86, so this is actually played, I'd say, fairly recently. Let's go ahead and check out the save data and see if we can see the last piece of data saved here. We got GTA San Andreas back in 2020. Dude, so many consoles in this lot played in 2020. But that's it. GTA San Andreas. That's all. Not a single message sent or received. So this person clearly didn't play a whole lot. Just I saw a Hulu update, so they played Hulu, played GTA San Andreas. Not much else. Let's go ahead and put a game in though and see if it works. Oh no! Come on. Okay, there it goes. All right, the disk drive was super slow at first, but it is booting up. Let's make sure it works all the way though. All right, well, game is working, console's working. Last but not least, we need to eject the disk here and make sure it actually ejects all the way, because the last game I played on the PS3, it had issues ejecting. So, oh, come on, man. I mean, at least it's ejecting, but it's like ejecting half. Oh, come on, dude. What is it with these PS3 disk drives, man? So it works if you grab it at the end and pull it all the way out. Let's try to put it back in and see if it does that consistently. Okay, well now it's working. So I tried it 5 or 6 times in a row and the disk is ejecting and pulling in just fine now. I will still open it up and try to clean it out and see if it just becomes more consistent. All right, guys, I have this PS3 apart. We're gonna try to fix the slow disk drive issue. It appears to be pretty dusty and dirty, so I'm gonna first start by just blowing out the disk drive. And then the next thing I'll do is take an isopropyl, take a Q-tip and put some isopropyl alcohol on it and just clean these little rollers right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 rollers, and just see if that will fix the disk issue. So let's try that out and see what happens. I got those rollers cleaned and put the console partially back together, and in all honesty, I'm not sure it's gonna work because those rollers really weren't that dirty, but we'll try it anyway. It's worth a try. Let's go ahead and see what happens when we put it in. I believe when we went in, it didn't have an issue. I think it was just coming out. It was kind of slow. So now is the moment of truth. Yeah, it's definitely smoother than it was. All right, now for our final test, we got this piece back on. Let's go ahead and see what it does. It's definitely going in there. I just don't like, I don't like how it pulls it in, but yeah, it's definitely coming out. It's definitely not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but I think that's just PS3 Slim thing. So we're good to go to here. It'll be listed down below for sale. Let's go ahead and move on to the next console. So next up, we'll test out this Xbox 360e, and of course, very scratched up. Let's check the back though and see if the warranty seal is intact. It is. Then of course, next we want to check the hard drive bay, and yep, we do have a 250 gig hard drive, which is awesome. Sweet. Let's go ahead and plug this in and see if it works. And dude, I didn't realize how creaky the Xbox 360e is. Like, just listen to that. Every time I just like touch it, it's like, I guess it's their latest, cheapest model, so I'm not too surprised, but interesting. All right, 3, 2, 1. We got life. Oh, there's definitely a game inside. Dude, I could have sworn I heard a game in there. It definitely made some sort of weird noise when I booted it up. I guess maybe that's just the noise that the 360e makes when it boots up and tries to see if there's a game. Immediately we got one profile here, Aguni? I'm not pronouncing that right. Probably not pronouncing that right. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other profiles here as well. Nope, just one profile. It is an Xbox Live profile, so we might have a message or something. I don't know. Let's check it out. And no message, no bio, and 8 games played. Connect Sports, Just Dance 2015, back in 2017, and yeah, this is a very random mix of games. World of Tanks, Forza Horizon, Connect Adventures. All right, so be it. Okay, let's put a game in, see if it works. We're gonna say our Red Dead Redemption from earlier. Put that game in. All right, guys, well, this game's working without an issue. Console is working. Kind of, honestly, a waste of the 250 gig hard drive. Just nothing on this console at all. Well, let's go ahead and just move on to the next console. So next up, we got a white Wii, which is GameCube compatible. Of course, it is missing a flap. SD card, nope, no SD card. But let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it works. All right, turn the console on. I'm still hoping for a free Mario Kart copy. No disc at all. Come on, man. Oh, crap. Dude, we got some games. All right, guys, so we got no free game, but we got other free games, if you know what I'm saying. We got, of course, the classic stuff, news channel stuff. We also got World of Goo, Critter Roundup, Tiki Tower, Super Mario Bros. How do you even say that? Dangeresque 3? What is it? This looks like a WarioWare game or something. We also got the Wii Fit channel. I love checking out the Wii Fit channel to see when people last played that. Okay, let's start here, guys. Let's just start with the Me channel, actually, this time. We're gonna flip the script and see if this person's got some Mii's. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, baby. Gotta love seeing some Wii's here. Some Mii's, excuse me. What kind of name is that? Okay. Dude, this is definitely one of the people that just made a bunch of random Mii's and used gibberish as the names. All right, so first of all, I actually put a game inside to see if it works, and I don't have much hope. Just listen to this. Oh, man. So as you guys saw, the Wii disk drive is not working, and in my mind, I have 3 options here. The first option is to open this up and actually troubleshoot the specific issue, replace the laser, whatever, but in my experience, that's just not worth it for the Wii because of how much time that takes and the fact that you can buy a used Wii like this, like console only, for 25 bucks. And then you can also buy a replacement disk drive for like less than 20 bucks. So what I'm gonna do here is just buy some replacement disk drives off eBay. And if we come across any more of these that just don't work, I'll just swap out the disk drive, which is actually pretty easy to do. But let's go ahead and test out the rest of these games and make sure these other pre-downloaded games actually work. Ooh, so I got this Dangerous game booted up, and you can actually see save data dates here. So we got, the last autosave was back in 2015, and then the save before that was Save Game 2 back in 2008. So this person actually has a pretty extended play history of this. We need to check the last time this console was played. So let's go ahead and scroll through here and find it. All right, September 2010 is the last time I see a message here, and not even any play data, it's just a message. Okay, nice, great. How does this happen? We got a new personal best here, but there's no play data? I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, here we go. Finally, we got some wow, 8 hours in this day of random games. Toy Story Mania, that's actually a pretty fun game. WarioWare, this is back in July of 2010. So I couldn't find any play data in 2015, even though I scrolled through it, and I saw that save data from 2015 earlier, but oh well, whatever. Console is working mostly, minus the disk drive. But let's go ahead and move on to the next console. All right, guys, so next up we got another Wii here. It is GameCube compatible, and no SD card, but this one actually looks really clean. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it works. All right, free game, please. Ooh, I hear one. All right, Mario Kart. I'm looking for Mario Kart, guys. Please, Mario Kart, please. Oh man, it's one of the one of the Wii's that has an upside down game, and it's Home Alone, dude, jackpot. Oh, that is perfect. It's Christmas time. Home Alone. Oh, let's go, dude. Actually, I'm gonna take this home and keep this. Now the funny, there's a couple funny things going on here. First of all, you can't play DVDs on Wiis. They just don't work. Second of all, it was upside down. Now I'm curious, did this person get rid of their Wii because they thought it was broken? I don't know, but let's check what's on here. All right, so booting up, looks pretty standard. Got all the normal channels, no hidden channels over here. Let's go ahead and make sure a game actually works though. Yeah, so Wii Sports is loading up. This person definitely got rid of their Wii because Home Alone was not working. That's hilarious. Let's check the last time this thing was played. Oh, there we go. I almost missed it. We got July 2011, and there it is. We got Wii Party, and Wii Sports. So, oh man, how did they? I really wish they had left Wii Sports in here instead of Home Alone, but we'll take it. Yeah, they just added this person, Butch, here. Okay, cool. So 2011, 12 years ago. Wild that 2011 was 12 years ago. Let's go ahead and, speaking of Mii's, let's go ahead and check out the Mii channel and see what's on it. Okay, we got a few here. We got Michael Jackson. That's hilarious. We got Dad. Okay, yeah, looks like a Dad. Melanie, Lexi. We got Jacob. Nice. Egg. Egg food. Okay, yep. But anyways, this console's working. It'll be listed down below on my website for sale. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So next will be a Glossy 360, and I don't know why, but this thing just feels way heavier than it should. Okay, yeah, it's got a lot of scratches, of course. Warranty seal is still intact. And let's go ahead and see if we have a hard drive here. I would guess we do based on the weight. Yeah, we definitely do, 250. And dude, for how heavy this thing is, it's gotta have maybe a handful of games in the disk drive. I don't know why it feels so heavy, but let's turn it on, see if it works. All right, 3, 2, 1. We got Life, definitely a game inside. Okay, apparently I just don't know what noise I'm listening to when I boot up 360 because there's clearly not a game inside. All right, let's see if this thing works. Oh, we got Cheesy Go. Okay, Millie Marie, Draven, I don't know. Not a whole lot going on here, but let's go ahead and boot up Cheesy Go, see what's up. And nothing in bio, Minecraft, Dance Masters Evolution. What is that? I've never heard of that in my life. Last played in 2014. All right, how about the other guy? All right, Draven, he's definitely got a customized avatar, which is cool to see. No Xbox Live profile, so he doesn't have any of that history there. Need for Speed The Run was the last game played. Halo 3 ODST, Lego Batman 2, and then just a handful of random games like Zoom Button, Your Shape, FE 2012, whatever that is. So game's working, console's good to go. It'll be listed down below for sale. And yeah, pretty good lot of consoles here. I'll throw the full profit on the screen. I think we have enough now to buy the limited edition console I want to buy. So we should hopefully see that in a future video soon. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in for the rest of the Texas Load. The rest of the Hampton Haul videos, which will be on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday throughout December. And again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.